Greetings, my name is Ben, aka Downsize It, and I am back again at Gear Gaming Bentonville with Robby. And I'm going to be featuring another subscriber list from Daveurs, and he's titled this Red Thrawn. It is a Thrawn list, but a Thrawn list that is different than any kind of Thrawn list I've ever run before, and you'll see that when I go over the fleets and mission. You'll also notice that Robby has gotten himself a third Acclimator. So the last match I had against Robby, he did the Separatist where he had a third Munificent, and he has also gotten himself an additional Acclimator. And this is going to be pretty stout and quite the tough matchup, as you can just see on the screen there. Lots of Y-Wings that I'm going to have to deal with. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, and one where we're both going to have to be careful with how we position maneuver ourselves. So coming up next, I'm going to go over the fleets in the mission, and then after that, I will have the deployment up on an overlay while Robby and I discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. For the Imperials in the Red Thrawn fleet submitted by Daveurs, we have Grand Admiral Thrawn on an Architan's command cruiser with engine techs, advanced projectors, and turbolaser reroute circuits. A second Architan's command cruiser with Captain Nida, advanced projectors, turbolaser reroute circuits, and the Hand of Justice title. And Director Krennic on a ISD Simoon refit with the Relentless title, Sensor Team, Spinal Armament, and XI-7 turbolasers. For Imperial squadrons, we have 2 Aggressor Assault Fighters and 2 YV-666s. For the Galactic Republic, we have Bail Organa on an Acclimator 2, Clone Gunners, Electronic Countermeasures, External Racks, Spinal Armament, and the Implacable title. An Acclimator 1 with the Navuta B title, Clone Navigational Officer, Clone Gunners, External Racks, and Spinal Armament, and a second Acclimator 1 the same as the first, but without the Navuta B title. For the Galactic Republic squadrons, we have Ahsoka Tano and Anakin Skywalker escorting 5 BTLB Y-Wing squadrons. For missions, the Red Thrawn fleet came in under points at 395, and I then chose to be second player. So Robby had to choose between Advanced Gunnery, Capture the VIP, and Intel Sweep. And Robby chose to go with Intel Sweep, and this will have 5 objective tokens on the board that we alternate placing. And then we each choose an objective ship. And only the objective ships on each side can pick up these objective tokens when they reveal a command dial within distance 1. Then at the end of the game, whoever has the most objective tokens gains 75 points at the end of the game. So it's an all or nothing mission, no partial points. Coming up next, we will have the deployment sped up on an overlay while Robby and I discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. Alright, so Robby, why don't you gonna tell me your thoughts behind your list and your thoughts behind your deployment, etc.
Just kind of made this as a messing around on Ryan Easton's fleet generator, so I just kind of messing around with. I always wanted to run 3 Acclimators just to see what they do, because 2 are really nice. They're very stout ships, so I thought running 3 to see what happens. I put a lot of Clone Wars upgrade just to mess around with them, because I really haven't had a chance to really use any of them up to this point, and that's why I put Clone Gunners on all of them, just to monitor and see what that blue does, if it's just how it affects the game, because I think it's interesting to add a blue accuracy to your attack pool. And I went with the clone navigation office, was basically to toss around tokens to other ships so we can generate some of that and refresh some stuff. Other than that, I put spinal armaments on all three because I wanted to try to make that salvo just a little bit nastier. The blue and the red and the black is nice, but that two red seems to be the sweet spot right now. And Navutu B and the Implacable, see if it can do some tanking. I was playing around with the title to see, how effective it is. And yeah, other than that, it's took a bunch of Y-wings because I figured, hey, at least I can. Even if you brought a lot of fighters, I was at least gonna tie you up. But it looks, and if you didn't, well, now then I've got a bomber advantage. So we'll see how that goes. And I brought the tandem of Anakin and Ahsoka. Just to give a little teeth to the list. For some reason, I don't like going without aces. And I brought Bail so I can basically focus down on concentrate fires and concentrate fire and squadrons. And so, yeah, just a messing around list. I don't think this is a top tier list or anything, but it's definitely going to be pretty beefy to get through. So, yeah, that was kind of what I was just doing, just messing around, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be tough to chew through. 3 Acclimators that's a lot of firepower that you can bring to bear, and a lot that I have to take out. 7 hull each with decent shields is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, well, then there's no dice fixing, which kind of bums me out because that seems to be really strong in Armada, and I didn't bring any. So the rolls better be nice, otherwise it's going to be a very short match.
So this list that was submitted by Daveurs does have my favorite guy, Grand Admiral Thrawn, but in a capacity that I'm not used to running in. For one, Thrawn's not on a Star Destroyer, and he's not on a Star Destroyer with the title Chimera, so this is messing with my OCD a little bit. But it's good for me to branch out. And the nature of this list is rather interesting. The Simoon is just tricked out to all get out, especially with Krennic. That's my true firepower in the list, while both Architons, Thrawns, and the one that has Nita on it are just there to harass. And Architons, I'm still learning on how to fly them properly, but they can put out pretty decent firepower. Three reds, especially with TRCs, can be some pretty consistent damage output. This mission is also interesting, where you don't get progressive points. You just, at the end of the game, whoever has the most objective tokens gets 75 points. And as far as the way I set up, I'll go over this at the start of round 1, but my objective ship is Thrawn's, and your objective ship is Navutu B, which is the one that has the number 2 on it. And Thrawn's goal is just to scoop up 3 objectives right away. So basically turn 2, 3, and 4, I should be able to gather the 3 objectives that I land up on my side. My squadrons are certainly going to be, their primary purpose is to lock down your bombers. I'm not even going to try to go after your ships with them. You have a lot of anti-ship firepower in your squadrons that could really wreck my day. So I'm going to be sending in my mercenaries to lock down your Y-wings. And I know I can't lock down Anakin, but I don't know, maybe I can try to focus him down and take him out, but at least I can lock down your basic Y-wings. See if I can't get them to not get bombing runs. This is going to be pretty brutal, especially if I land in front of your Acclimators. I mean, you've got X-Rax and Spinal. You can do a pretty significant alpha strike on me with all 3 of your ships. So, we'll see how it turns out. Robby and I will plan our command dials, and then we will be back at the start of round 1. And we are at the start of round 1. You will notice an extra Y-wing on the table because it was just a lone one that forgot to be deployed, just over here in this ball of Y-wings. And off to the side, we have Anakin and Ahsoka leading the charge. And this ship right here, number 2, is Navuta B. That's the objective ship for Robby. That's the only one that can pick up tokens. Now we've got a regular Acclimator, and then on the right there is Bail Organa's Implacable. Then on the Imperial side, we have Director Krennic on a Simoon, with Nita on an Architan's Command, and then Thrawn also on an Architan's Command, and he is my objective ship. And as I stated in the pre-game interview, his goal is just to try to pick up these 3 objective tokens as quickly as possible, just to get myself that 75 points. All ships have started on the board at speed 2, and coming up will be Robby's first activation.
Token it. And we're going speed 2. Go forward.
Comes into play, reveal a small amount.
And we're going to start with the Architan's Command with Thrawn. It is an engineering taking a token. And I'm just moving speed 2 straight forward. Put myself in position to pick up that objective token next round.
3. You named one. That's a good fire. Second token. And speed 2.
Okay, we've got Captain Nita on the Hand of Justice, engineering, taking a token, and just following along in formation, straight ahead at 2. Staying with Thrawn.
2.
So the concentrate fire, I'm guessing?
Yeah, concentrate fire. Token.
Okay, last we got Director Krennic on his Simoon. It is also an engineering, taking a token. Staying at speed 2, turning slightly in. Got my formation going here. And coming up next is going to be the squadron phase, which, as usual, I'll do off screen, because it's just going to be movement. And I'll give you the recap at the start of round 2. Start of round 2. I have chosen not to reveal any Thrawn dials yet. A bit too early for that. My mercenary squadrons have moved forward as fast as they can just to get in front of this torrent of Y-wing bombers that's about to start flooding into my ships. Hopefully I can lock them down. Can't remember if I said this at the start of round 1, so I'm just going to repeat myself just in case. Bail Organa has 3 navigates and 2 engineering tokens on his card for the game.
They fail first because let's see what happens. Off the board, just going to 3 parts. Navigate. Oh boy. Take it. Okay, so
We're in range for a long range pot shot.
I guess I'll go ahead and take my shot first.
One thing to keep in mind, we can switch it after I turn the camera off. We're going to switch some of the cardboard around. This is an Acclimator 1 and that's the Acclimator 2. So we can swap it after you do your attacks.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get that switched up here. So navigating, just taking a long range spot shot. It's going to have to be into the front. That's the only thing in range. Just give you guys a good view here. So the Implacable taking the initial shots. Okay, so we've got so what's it going to be? It's going to be 4 red. Going in front to front.
That's good. I will use my clone gunners and add a blue, and I will stop your brace.
So you're discarding from number 3, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Discarding a concentrate fire token from number 3 to gain that, stopping my brace. And nothing I can do about it, so I will, well, nothing as far as bracing wise. I am going to redirect. See, that is 4 damage. I'll take 2 on my port shield and 2 off my front shield.
Just go speed 2 and take an extra click.
Yeah, we're going to go with Thrawn. So navigate, I'm going to take a token. I don't need to speed up or get extra jank yet. And revealing, since he's the objective ship and I was within distance 1, getting this objective token. And speed 2.
Squadron command. Go ahead and activate 3. Take a Shoka. Ooh, that one hit.
And are you going to want to take a shot at Thrawn?
Yeah, I see him. Let me check. He's in range. Yeah, I'll take a shot at him.
And Robby also was able to pick up his objective token near him because that was the objective ship.
So, Naboo-to-be, does that give them anything on the bombs?
Yeah, they're bomb. It's Naboo-to-be. So they get the swarm keyword, and if they have the swarm keyword and they're activated by Naboo-to-be, they get to reroll dice
So,
when attacking ships.
So the black, the first one close, furthest from me.
Yep.
So I hit 1.
Yeah, I'll just take it on the shield.
And the second one. Take it.
So I will. What else we got coming in? I'll go in and brace that to 1 and just take it on the shield. Shields down. And contain. So it's faced. No, it'll just be shields down. That's right. So shields down on the front. Soak on an aggressor.
And I will adapt. Wait, did I roll? I rolled too many.
Yeah.
It's only.
Should only be.
So the blues are right. I'll re-roll the.
3 blues and a black.
I'll re-roll the black.
Oh, you don't have to re-roll.
Okay.
They're both just, yeah.
Good. And then I'll use adapt.
Yeah, add up 1.
Oh,
Okay, so 2 damage, and then counter back, counter 1. Nothing.
And then shooting.
We'll get 4 red because it's final armament to the side of Thrawn.
With acknowledging his creatures. Well, I've got them. They can't like me.
Alright.
Well, you have a good one.
And I will stop your evade.
Okay. I'll redirect using my advanced projectors. I'll take 1 on the front and 1 off my port side. Okay, we're going to go with Nita on the Hand of Justice. And before I reveal the command, I'm going to use the Hand of Justice title to refresh the brace on the Simoon. And the command is a navigate, and I will be using that. And I do have a long-range attack into the Naboo-to-be. Let me double check here. I may have you double arced. I do not, so it's just going to be a side shot. So side to front into the Naboo-to. Okay, so long range, side to front, 3 reds. And then I will use Nita to TRC that into a crit, actually. Because it won't make a difference with the brace. Yeah, we'll just double it. Why not? I'm not getting inside. So, 4 damage.
Brace to 2. And then I will solo. Do I want to solo back? Yes, I do. I'll solo back. 1 red. At least I'll solo.
Okay, so salvo back, 1 red.
You got, doesn't matter because if I do, just gonna cancel it out.
Yeah.
So, never mind. I won't do that.
Choose not to do it?
It would be pointless just burning.
Yeah. And just for those seeing here, I took away the contain and added another evade with Nita at the
Yeah,
start.
so I mean, it would,
Yeah.
I would just be wasting this.
Are you going to redirect or just take it on the front?
I will redirect, so we'll...
So which side?
We'll redirect to the port side, or starboard.
Alright, so 2 damage onto the starboard side. Okay, using my nav dial to speed up to speed 3 and get an extra click at the 2.
Squadron command. That doesn't do any good.
Use it or just take a token.
Let's see, I'm trying to think, because I've got a lot of options I can use here. So, I reveal the command. That means with my clone navigation officer, I can tap him, so he is tapped. That means a ship with, is it 1 to 5? Yes, 1 to 5. Gains a token. So I will give the token, so he automatically gets a free token to...
Is it any token or is it a nav token?
The token that I reveal. Says, when you reveal a concentrate fire, navigate, or squadron command, you may exhaust this card to choose one friendly ship at distance 1 to 5. That ship may gain 1 command token matching your command.
Oh, very nice.
So
you just need to use navs to refresh it.
Yeah, well, he starts
or
out,
any token to refresh
yeah,
it.
he starts
Gotcha.
out
Nice.
with
But you
one.
start with 1, so you get a free refresh.
So
That's nice.
Him.
So now Udemy is getting the squadron token. Now are you going to be using...
How far can they move?
The aggressors are 3. But they're locked down right now. So Soka's locking them down.
I'll try to get them. So yeah, I'm gonna use it, and I'm going to start getting them ready for bombing runs. So I get 3. Got them at Anakin for sure. So just behind those little stars up there. Get 2 more. Yeah, I'm gonna try to lift. It's not gonna work. Okay. Doing something again over here. Send him up here. Getting him ready. And he's right there. Yeah. So he'll go right here.
And I'm done.
Okay, and you got a long range shot.
So I'll take 3 red.
You can shoot my front obstructed or shoot my side. Let me see if the side's obstructed as well. That might be clear. Now the side will be obstructed as well. So you want to shoot my front or my side?
The front.
Alright, long range obstructed, so it would be 4 dice with spinal, but back down to 3. Oh, wow.
We will not be using
Yeah, no need to use clone gunners there. So Robby, you forgot to use it, but he's using one of Bale's navs to give this unnamed Acclimator a nav dial. And he's slowing down to speed 1 and getting an extra click at the 1 to do a sharp turn. Okay, lastly going with Krennic on the Simon, it is a navigate. And I am going to be, I barely have, within medium range, the unnamed Acclimator there on the left, double arced within medium. It is going to be obstructed going through the asteroid field, but I am going to be taking both of those shots. Okay, we're going to start with the side shot, which is 3 blue, 1 red. It is obstructed, so I'm going to take away a blue. This into the front. That works. I will stop your salvo. Do I care about getting hit right now? I think I want you to take full damage. I'm gonna stop your brace, actually.
On the front?
This is going into the front, yes. Actually, I'm not worried about salvo because it is obstructed, so you actually can't salvo me. You only get 1 red.
2 on the front.
Yeah, 2 on the front, and if you want to redirect. So redirect to the starboard, both of it. Okay. Then the front shot, which is 5 red plus spinal makes it 6 and 2 blue. Then -1 because of obstruction. I'm just going to go all ham here. I'm going to take a blue out. See if I can't get lucky with the reds. And I did get lucky with the reds. Stop the brace. And that's going to be 6 damage.
Stop the brace. So,
If you redirect to your port, you can take it all on shields, front and port side, if you burn your redirect. Okay, I'm using my nav dial to slow down. I'm doing a slight turn here. Some better angles. And squadron phase. Oh yeah, you get to place your Y-wing.
which one was
Back. That one right there. Yeah. And orange is not activated yet. The only one of Robby's that's not gone yet is this Y-wing in the back. So Robby, if you want to go to move him, just do a movement, and then the rest of mine, I'll use one to let you know, these aggressors have to attack Ahsoka. I mean, I guess they don't have to, but I am going to attack her, despite the counters. I need to check. These YV-88s are also within distance 1. They are not. Just barely out, and he's obstructed anyway. I'm going to send these, not YV-88s, YV-666s. There's a lot of bomber effectiveness coming in, so I'm just doing all the movement now, just for ease of filming. Just getting all the movement done first, then we'll go to the dice tray. He's going to run over here to lock down this Y-wing, and also attack because he is rogue. And this guy, yep, just going to do what they're supposed to do. These are just big beefy boys with lots of hit points. It takes a while for you guys to chew through them. So, like so. So we're going to start with the aggressors attacking Ahsoka. Go to this YV, do his attack on this Y-wing. And then this YV, I'm not sure who I want to attack. I might have him try to finish off Ahsoka. We'll see. Alright, we'll start with the aggressor on the left-hand side, the one that has not been attacked yet. Yeah, we'll reroll that because that was cocked. Stop the scatter, so 2 damage. Okay, and then your counter back.
that up.
Okay, so that aggressor takes 1. Then the wounded aggressor. Stop the scatter.
Brace
Down to 1.
1. Burned.
Okay, so Ahsoka's taking 2 damage so far. And then counter back. And then adept. Alright, so that aggressor is taking 3 damage so far. Now for the YV-666s, we'll do the one that's on the Y-wing first at the back of the side wound for 3 damage. And then I am going to go ahead and attack Ahsoka, see if I get lucky. I do. Stop the scatter and 2 damage, and that'll take Ahsoka out. Okay, we'll mark all that damage, and then we'll be back at the start of round 3. We're at the start of round 3, and we have Thrawn still sticking with his mission. We have an intel sweep. We've got to get the intel. That's the most important thing in his mind right now. Meanwhile, the aggressors and this YV-666 were able to take down Ahsoka. We forgot to do the final counter. This YV-66 got 1 damage on it. We have this YV-666 locking down this A-wing just barely. And over here, the unmarked Acclimator is barely within close range, corner to corner of the side moon. However, none of the other Acclimators are in black range yet. But after this round, you can be sure those X-Racks will be cooking off on the Nuvuti and the Implacable. I almost forgot, I am revealing a Thrawn dial. It is a concentrate fire. And Robby, what's going to be your first ship?
The first one will be the unmarked one.
The unmarked one.
concentrate fire.
Okay. So you're going to want to be taking a front shot into my front.
Yeah.
Black range.
And I will be using a engineering token from Organa.
Okay, so you get an engineering dial as well.
And I can only get one, so I can only take one at a time. I'm gonna try to navigate, but I'll be able to. So I will bring up 2.
So it says you only use one.
Let me see. When a friendly ship reveals a command, you may discard up to 1 token of each type from this card.
You have each type, so you can take a nav as well if you want a nav dial as well.
Yeah, I'll take a nav.
So a concentrate fire, a nav, and an engineering dial for this Acclimator. So where are we putting the engineering points?
2 shields on the
It's
front.
2 shields on the front. Gotcha. We are going to have a front to front. It is still going to be obstructed. We got the asteroid field there. And side shots, nothing is in arc, unfortunately. Okay, so starting with 4 red, 2 black with spinal, but then the obstruction brings it down to 3 red, 2 black. This is going into my front. I have no shields in the front. Okay, so we got this to start, and then you can add in any order your concentrate fire, or you can add in your external racks, whichever one you want to do.
External racks.
Alright, so 2 black. It's not looking too bad so far. And then concentrate fire, you can do a black or red.
I'll do black. Can I just use yours?
Yep. This is a really good hit so far.
I'll use clone gunners.
So first we need. Doesn't look like you have anybody in range.
Isn't Bale?
Oh, Bill, right. I forgot you didn't spend Bill's last turn. That's right. So yes, you can do clone gunners.
Do that.
Yep. So spending Bill's concentrate fire token. Stop my brace. That's huge. All I can do is brace redirect. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I have no shields on the front, 3 shields on the starboard, so I'm gonna take it on the starboard. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage coming in. -3 from the shield, so 5 face down on the Simoon. That was a pretty solid hit. Okay, using the nav deal we got from Bale, speeding up to speed 2.
The stupidity and so 2. So he's going speed 1. Here he is. That's Bale's ship. Here's the unnamed. I was going speed 1. Now I'm going to go to speed 2. And I'm going to try to avoid. I'm going to go this way.
So they're going to hit Anakin. You might hit that Y-Wing, we'll see. Yeah, I think you're going to definitely hit this Y-Wing.
Hit that one.
And you're going to hit. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Y-Wing formation has been disrupted. Well, you could say fortunately for me.
Still in range, not too bad. I definitely took him out of.
Oh, where do I want all these guys to go? That's the question. Let's see. I'm tempted just to put them right in range of all my guys just to lock them down so they can't move. I think I'm going to do that. Except Anakin, because Anakin can't be locked down. So, regular Y-Wing. Like so. This big, thick pirate ship is going to just get in everybody's way. If I can avoid nudging every model on the board, that'll be helpful as well. And Anakin, there's really nowhere I can put him that's going to be beneficial. The least bad choice. Okay, after much internal debate, we're going to go with Nita on the Hand of Justice. And before I go, I'm going to activate the Hand of Justice title to refresh the Contain on the Simoon. Then I do have a double arc here. The front is barely clipping the starboard hull zone here, and it is clear, but my side has to go into his front. So it'll be front to side and side to front. And I revealed a navigate dial. And I'll also be getting Thrawn's concentrate fire dial. Okay, I'm going to start with the front to side. The side has no shields on it, so maybe push Robby into a bad position. So red and blue, 2 hits, and Do I want to do any of my stuff now? No, I'm just going to leave this. Save my concentrate fire and TRCs for the next thing. What's going into your side?
Of this side?
Yeah.
I will redirect to the back.
Alright, redirecting both to the back.
And salvo back.
Okay, and salving back, this is close range, so you do get red-black. Gonna re-roll that black. Okay, and I will redirect. Since I have advanced projectors, I'm going to take it on my port side 1 and my rear 1. And now for the side to front, so this is going to do your front. Starting with 3 reds. Not bad. And then I will concentrate fire in the red. And this will make a difference, so I will TRC this into a double. So 5 damage. Staying at speed 3, but using my dial, you can actually click at the 1 here.
And I'll give my, so I will tap the clone navigation officer and give the unnamed one squadron token.
Okay.
And
are you spending your squadron token to activate 4? Assuming they're carriers.
Yeah, 3. So it's got 3 plus 1. Yeah, I'll use the token and I'll use that, so I'll get 4. So of course we'll move Anakin.
You don't have boosted comms, right?
No.
So you'll be able to get these front 4 Y-wings that are being locked down by this guy, and this guy's being locked down by this guy, I think.
Okay, so with
And then
Anakin, it's only if he's locked down he has to burn.
Correct.
But
which, I think, I don't know if you can get over there. I'll have to see if he can actually fit. Actually, can do this easy. I'm gonna pick up Anakin there, but not the coin. So what all these additional things are for. Alright.
3.
Yeah, he won't be able to fit in there. Well, I mean, he can get here. So actually, yeah, he can get here, and that'll be in distance 1.
Can I command that one right there?
Yep, you can grab that one. Yep, you're actually, I thought you were further away, but yep, you can actually grab that further Y-wing if you want to grab the generic one. And that generic one is not locked down.
I don't know if it'd make a difference, but if you had placed Anakin back there, I don't think I could have.
No, but I'm assuming Bell's got a squad command too.
I mean, if you really want to replace him, because I don't think Bell does.
No.
Okay. I mean, I just, because
I didn't know what you planned, so I can't make decisions based on.
Okay, so
I was just making the best decision I thought I had.
All right,
so.
I'll move this Y-wing over for bombing. Right there.
It's going into my side.
Yeah. And then I'll move Anakin. Oh, wait a minute. Was he over here?
No, you moved it.
No, sorry. Okay, and then I'll move him over here. There, and then the other 2 Y-wings will have to scrum with him. I'll just keep him there.
Okay, and where are your ship shots going?
Into the front.
Okay, and your other one?
Side to that side.
Okay. So got a close range side to side here. And a medium range front to front. Into the side main.
Anakin.
Where's this going, by the way?
The front.
In the front? Okay.
The side. Yeah, the front.
In the front? Okay.
It's that one, and adapt 2.
So hit crit.
And then
I will go ahead and redirect 1 to my port side.
okay.
And I will contain.
And I will bomb with the regular Y wing into the sub. And that was activated by the Navuta B. I'll keep that as is.
I will burn my contain, spin my brace, so one face down. Actually, I'll also burn a redirect, take one on my back shield. So I will not be burning the contain, because I don't need to... yeah, so I don't need to burn the contain since I'm going to redirect to my aft shield. So all shields down except one shield left on the back.
And I've got 4 red.
Yep, 4 red with spinal.
And I'll stop your brace.
Okay, burn the contain, and I'll take 4 face down.
Okay, and then, okay, so those are down. And then I will shoot the Y wings, blue and a black.
Now we can get back to the Y wings. We're doing this a lot over. It's going to be your side shot,
Okay.
side to side into the Hand of Justice.
I will burn the Navuta B's racks, or pick up the, well, yeah.
You don't have to make that choice, so after you roll, just in case you don't like what you roll.
1 red. Alright,
So it's 2 red, 1 black.
so I'll keep that as is. And I'll use my external racks.
Okay, I will burn this evade. I'm going to reroll those 2 black crits, hit crits. And that didn't help me too much. Fortunately, I have advanced projector, so I'm going to spin this, and I'm going to, let's see, that's going to be 6 damage. I will take 2 off the front, 2 off the starboard, and actually, I'll just have 6 shields exactly left, so I'll just drop all my shields with advanced projectors. Okay, now you can do your 2 Y wings attacking the YV 666.
Blue and a black. So, does the swarm count now, or?
Yeah, they have swarm, and there's multiple ships around.
Nothing? So 1?
So 1, and then the next one. 2, so 3 total damage on that YV. So that was a very effective
How many is the
attack.
for Organa?
There's 2 health left.
Still's gonna be, yeah. Still.
Yeah, he's gonna go out with a blaze of glory here.
He's gonna take somebody out. Alright, so I got 2, I got 1 click.
Run over those 2. Okay, and I'm just gonna stick these guys in the scrum. The one that's got the most health is gonna go right in the middle here. The one with the least amount of health on this back corner to also just help lock down some bombers. Okay, going with the Psy Moon. It is a navigate, and I'll be getting Thrawn's Concentrate Fire. I'm going to start off with a side to front into the Navuta B, and then haven't decided yet. I could also do a front to front in the Navuta B or front to side into the unnamed. I have not made up my mind on where I want those shots to go. Ooh.
Yeah, I could salvo back and be over.
Good salvo back. We're not going to do Navuta B first. I don't want to risk that salvo coming back at me. I did spend an engineering token to raise my starboard shield up by 1. If I don't get a token, or accuracy. Yeah, we're going to start with the front to side, so go and grab the unmarks, because still might salvo back and kill me, but I would much rather... alright, hang on, I'm changing my mind again. Navuta B is really powerful. I'm going to do front to front into Navuta B, so let's bring Navuta back. I don't know if these are right decisions. These are probably bad decisions. So I get 5 red from Spinal, 2 blue. Front to front of Nagoo to B. Oh, that's helpful. Definitely don't want you salvoing me. And what's on your front? 1 shield left. I am going to concentrate fire in a blue, I think. Yep. All right. Let's do some math here. You still got 2 shields on your port. So if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 going internal. Yeah, I'm gonna use my sensor team. No, I'm not gonna use my sensor team. I'm gonna save that for my other shot. So yeah, so this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Take 2 on the side.
Yep, and 1 on the front. So 5 internal. First one face up.
Yes. Crew, your opponent may either reduce your speed by 1 or choose or choose a new command dial on your top command dial. Then flip this card face down.
Well, so what is your next command there?
Be here. Squadron.
Go and put it on navigate.
Okay.
Alright, so you have 2 health left. These are strength 7. So I'm actually, because I've got a nice rear shot with Thrawn, I'm going to rely on Thrawn to finish him off. I'm going to take, I can't do my front to side now because that was the front shot into the unmarked. So I'm going to do a side to front into Bale, so I don't waste my shots. So let's grab Bale's defense tokens. And this is medium range and unobstructed. So you guys can kind of ignore the picture you're seeing there, but I do some bunch of mind changing here. So this is going to be 3 blue, 1 red. Getting lucky to stop these salvos coming back at me. And I can't do any more modifications, so 3 damage. Brace to 2 and redirect into the starboard side.
Now I'll go to the other side.
Okay, to the port side. So I'm not going to be using my nav. It's just going to be wasted. I'm staying at speed 1. Going to be ramming the unnamed. We both take it face down. I have 1 health left now. Since I did go back to the 0, it does not disrupt this squadron ball here in the center. But I don't think it's going to matter that much anymore because Bale's about to go next, and he has a nice medium range shot into my side. What do we got for Bale?
Bale. Concentrate fire. I will.
I'm shooting my side or my front. My side has 1 shield, my front has none.
Token mount.
So not going to. Well, you don't have to. Oh yeah, I guess you do have to decide the token now. So you don't want to add dice. You want to take it for. Oh, for potentially clone gunners. Gotcha. You are getting 4 red and 1 blue.
Yeah, let's take 1 damage.
And you are in range of number 3 for clone gunners.
Yeah,
so
so
you're gonna be getting a free accuracy.
Yeah, so I'll just
Which
pocket it.
sucks because you're gonna be able to stop my brace, guaranteed.
Then,
Clone gunners is actually pretty powerful.
Yeah.
If you can get it set up, just takes a while to set it up.
Wait, 1 more red. Can I just use 1 of yours?
Yep. 4 red, 1 blue. That's all you needed. Even with, see if you need to use your clone gunners, because you're going to stop my brace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every rec 2, I still take 3 internal. Yep, you don't even need to use clone gunners. That's it. Krennic and the Side Moon go down. Alright, these Acclimators showing how punishing they can be. Especially when you're caught in the middle of 3 of them. Not much can stand up to that.
And you can place the Y-wing wherever.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, going with Thrawn. It is a navigate. and I'll be picking up this objective token and getting Thrawn's concentrate fire dial. So I'm going to be doing a medium range rear to side into this, the Daveurs B, which has 2 health remaining and no shields anywhere. Then I actually am barely clipping the corner of the front arc with my side. I think this will be obstructed though. No, that's clear. Because you don't count shield dials when you are determining obstruction. So I will then be doing a long range side to front of the unnamed Acclimator. Okay, starting with the rear to side into the Daveurs B. Red and blue. Stomp that salvo. Concentrate fire in a red. And then TRC that into 3 damage, so even if you brace, it'll still be 2. Be able to take down the Daveurs B. And then we got the long range side to front into the unmarked. The unmarked still has 2 shields on the front, but no shields on the sides. Okay, so we got 3 reds. Just jumping out of the box. Let's get these out of here first. I'm going to grab your unmarked defense. I think they're both green. No problem using them. Can't modify this because I've already con-fired and used my TRCs. I actually don't care about the salvo at this range, so I'll stop your brace.
Implacable.
So taking 2 shields off the front of Implacable to reduce damage by 2, so no damage. Then did you want to salvo back with 1 red?
Was this was a 4, but yeah, it was a 4, so we're going to 2.
I know oh yeah, because you redirected.
So 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
So 1 red.
1 red. I'm back.
And I'll redirect it to my far side with advanced projectors. Okay, going to use my nav dial to slow down to 1. I'm going to start turning away from the final objective because I don't need it, because Robby's objective ship has been destroyed, so he can't pick up anymore. And I have 2, he has 1, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. And I need to start turning Thrawn so that my Architans, they are definitely got these big ships they have to deal with, but I gotta stay in the fight. Robby has 2 left to activate, 2 Y-wings. You got the one on the right side of the screen, locked down by my YV-66, and then the one that's in the middle of the scrum, locked down by the YV and an aggressor. So which one do you want to do first?
I'm gonna do the one near the unmarked.
Okay, who are you attacking?
Is it the wounded one, right? No.
Oh yeah, I forgot to drop his health. Yeah, he's only got 3 health left, that YV.
And then how much is he?
He has
I'm
2.
out of range though.
Yeah, you're out of range of the other aggressor.
So I'll just do the one that's nearest me that's down to 3.
Okay, so the one in the scrum.
Good.
2 more damage, he's down to 1. And then the Y-wing on the right side of the screen takes 2. Y-wings are doing the business. And then all rest are mine. So we actually haven't done anything to these Y-wings, except for the one on the right side of the screen there. So we'll start with the one on the right side of the screen. And since the YVs have grit, I am going to move him. He's just going to be sliding up, get in the face of Bale, and get closer to that Y-wing. Only 2 damage. Y-wing has 1 health left. Then we'll do the YV that's in the scrum. We're going to focus fire all my ships. I'm going to start actually with the aggressor on the far left of your screen, attacking the Y-wing on the far left. So it'll be the one on your right there, Robby. Starting with the aggressor first. Only 1. Next aggressor. 3, so 4 total. And then the down to 2, and then the YV. Can we drop one? We do. We get him. It took 3 of them to drop 1. So that's it for the round. So coming up next will be the start of round 4. Okay, start of round 4, and all we got left is Thrawn and Nita on some Architans, being chased down by some Acclimators and Bail Organa on the Implacable. The bomber wing is still in full force, but the majority are currently being locked down by the mercenaries that were hired by the Empire. And before I forget, I'm going to be revealing a Thrawn dial. It is going to be another concentrate fire.
There's a engineering. It's not what I wanted, but I'll still take it. Okay, so I get 4 engineering points.
I'm just assuming this is coming.
Yeah. Let's be another one. Going to
Oh yeah, think about Bale. If you want to get your...
go faster and try to catch up, but
You said you're already going speed 2, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, so I'll take what defense tokens do I have left? Okay, so I got a brace and that, and I got a card. Can I use 2? No, I can't use 2.
You can't use 2 of the same kind. Yeah, since you've already got an engineering, you can't use a second engineering.
Okay, so I'll use my engineering to get rid of the damage. And I have a squadron command token. So since I revealed engineering token, I would give Bale an engineering token with my clone.
Using the clone, yep.
Wait, can I use? I can't. Crap. Never mind.
Well, what is it? Con fire?
It's only concentrate fire, navigate, and squadron.
But not engineering.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So we will not use that, and I will use squadron token. And
Oh, what do you? Oh, you just use yours to get rid of damage card. You've got one left over if you want to like move a shield from your back somewhere. You can move. Cause you still have 2 shields on the back.
I don't have a. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and.
So you like drop a shield on the back and raise a shield on the side. Yeah. That way you're not wasting it.
No, that's 1. It's 3. I forgot it's 3. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Because your engineering's 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do that. All right. So which squad do you want to activate? I'm assuming you're also probably going to be flacking
yeah. So
out here. So.
I will take.
Oh yeah, double black. Wow, it's like a Simon's black.
I'll take.
Anakin?
Move him.
So I think you have to spend one of his defense tokens if he wants to move. He doesn't have grit, right?
No. So
Yeah, because he is being locked down by this YV.
To ignore and move over here.
To attack that.
Back.
Sounds good. And we'll have a medium range, which is important because that means I can't cancel the dice. Medium range shot into the side of Nita, the Hand of Justice. And then I'm guessing flacking out the side at this aggressor in this YV. Right, starting with Anakin.
He gets adept.
You got adept too. Yeah, you just need 1 more damage to kill that aggressor. Got him, and then counter back as it dies. 1 damage on Anakin.
So I got that. All right.
Yep. Get that later. And then you want to do flacking first? You want to do your...
I'll go ahead and shoot at the... Yeah, I'll go ahead and flak first.
Okay, so on the aggressor, 2 black, 2 damage, and then on the YV, 1 damage. You don't have... Okay, you don't have ordnance experts. Alright, so now, this is actually huge, guys, because I have no shields. So my redirects are worthless, and he still has clone gunners because Bale has not spent his con fire token yet. So this is really not good.
Alright.
Need you roll bad.
And then we'll stop.
Clone gunners, my evade. So here it is. I'm not dead yet, but the problem is, if this crit is a structural damage, I'm dead. This could be where I made the mistake of swapping out the contain as opposed to the redirect. It is damaged munitions. Before I attack a ship, I have to remove a dice of my choice. So it's like constant obstruction. 1 health left on the Hand of Justice. Actually, oh, you killed this guy. I forgot he was only on 1 health. Yeah, so this YV dies. This guy took 2 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. He's gonna be.
It's not gonna be that bad of a bump though. Just short of ramming me. I suppose this might be where you wish you would have taken the Bale nav.
Yeah.
You could have sped up and rammed me and killed me.
Yeah. Oh well. So it's a game of of inches.
It is. It is. Just leave anything there. Okay, going with Thrawn first. I don't want to risk the salvo doing it with Nita. It's going to be a navigate plus Thrawn's concentrate fire. And it'll be long range side to side. This Acclimator has no redirect left and there's no shield. So it's just going to be pure damage shot coming in. Okay, 3 reds and full hull health because you did heal it. No damage on the hull yet. And this is... it's okay. Let's see what my con fire does. Be good for me. That's not bad. So definitely locking down your brace, and I will be TRCing this to a double. So 4 damage. First one face up.
True damage. Before you go command dog, you must either suffer 1 damage or discard the dog. But you're not going to redeal the dog. And then you said 30 more?
Yep, 3 more. 4 total. Yep. Okay, and did you want to salvo back with 1 red?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 red back. And I'll just redirect it to my front, actually. So I changed my mind, redirected to the back, because I had 2 shields on the back, only 1 on the front, so I wanted to keep a shield on the front. Using my nav to speed up to 2, getting an extra click at the 1. So concentrate fire for Bale.
Can I concentrate fire with the flak?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use that, the flak.
What is it? Black, blue?
Oh, and I'm going to use...
Black, blue for that one, right?
I'm going to use his navigate token as well.
To give yourself a nav dial?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Not quite... oh, man. Yep, you are in range, so you can flak at the aggressor as well. But not from... Even though you have me double arced, you don't have the range for the side flak. So just 2 flaks up the front. You can just do it right here, actually. Which one do you want to do first?
Flak into him.
Okay, into the aggressor. Only 2 health left. And he's dead. Oh, well, that was with your con fire. Well,
okay.
It's actually a black and a blue.
Blue? I think that one. Oh, okay, so black and blue.
Yep. Still killed him. And now black and blue into this guy. You have not used your con fire yet.
I'll use it now. So
Well, just wait till after you roll. So 1 hit, and then adding a black, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
2 hits on this guy. Alright, now you got a nav dial from Bale.
Speed up. Yeah.
So what are you going, 2 right now?
Yeah. I've got to can't run off the board.
You haven't really taken any damage, so. Yep, hit the asteroid, but it's no big deal. I really highly doubt I'm going to be killing Bale.
So is that 2?
one face up from an asteroid.
Oh, face up?
Yep.
Directional damage.
So
So that's another one.
Yeah, and then you just flip that structural face down. Okay, we've got Nita. It is a navigate, and then Thrawn's con fire. I don't even know if I want to shoot, to be honest with you, because you still have a salvo left, and I have to take a die away anyway. So I'm only going to be getting 3 total with the con fire. I'll be 3 minus 1 to 2, then add con fire. And no guarantee I'm going to get an actually to stop your salvo. But, you know, I'm almost like, you know, live dangerously. And you do have 2 shields there. What do you have left? How much health? How much damage you have?
3 health.
3 health left. I got to work on you so that Thrawn can drop you. Ugh. It's going to be a sacrifice. Close range, side to front. And I did have an engineering token. Use that to raise the shield onto the aft. So I can at least use my redirect for something. For the salvo coming back. So starting with 3 red, but minus 1 because of my critical damage I've taken. So 2 red. And I'm actually really happy with that. Then con fire in the red. And go out in blaze of glory. TRC that. So 5 damage.
Raise to 3.
You'll be take 2 on the shields and 1 face up.
Face up? You said face up?
Yep.
Here. Designated fire. When declaring the target of an attack, you cannot choose a target against whom the attack would be obstructed.
Okay, so no obstructed attacks. I don't think that's going to bother you too bad. But now for the salvo. Red and black. Okay. Oh. I only have 1 health left, so even with my redirect, I'm still dead with that, so I'm gonna get rid of that and have you re-roll the red. Got lucky, so redirect to the aft, take it on the shield. I'm still alive! I tell you what, man, salvo really makes you nervous.
Okay, we're discarded though.
It is a nav. I'm going speed 3 currently. I'm definitely staying at 3. Just getting out of dodge. Mainly trying to get out of your front arc. That is the main thing. Although, I think he's dead next round no matter what. So swinging around here. You'll still get 2 reds at him next round. Don't think there's much I can do about it. Squadron phase. Robby's got these Y-wings that he can move. But we do have some combat here. We can just do that real quick here without going away. So your Y-wing gets attacked first. Only 1 health left, but he can try to get some damage on the way out.
Oh, God. Blue and black.
Yeah, they're different from...
Blue and black.
Yeah.
2.
Still 2. And then I just need 1 damage. Can this merc? Good biz. He does... Before... Well, so you can go take him out, but before that attack happened, you get to move 1. Because you activate 2 at a time. It's going to matter.
Oh, okay, so this is dead.
Yep. So what's the one that you moved before I attacked?
Okay, so the one I moved...
You're moving reds.
Red. What speed is he going to?
He's going 2 right now.
Catch him. He's going to wind up right about there.
Okay. The reason why it mattered was because since he's rogue, he can shoot then move, so he's going over here to lock down that Y-wing. Now that Y-wing can attack him.
Blue and black. 1
For 1, and then this Y-wing can move.
You said red is already, so we're on the blue next.
Yes, we'll go next. Alright, so that's everything, and we'll be back. Start of round 5. Round 5. Thrawn at the edge of the battlefield. The intel has been collected. However, this Acclimator still has not dropped and has a bead on Nita, whose structure is about to collapse. No shields remaining. Y-Wings attempting, led by Anakin, to regroup. And Bill eyeing down Thrawn. Most likely out of the fight, but maybe round 6 might get a random pot shot. But I think the fight is definitely focusing on these ships here.
Nope. Still have that one.
Yep, so it is a squadron command, but he's choosing not to use it so he doesn't take a damage because of the critical effect he has.
Okay.
Alright, but
take a damage. I'm down to. So I could take that on the shields though, couldn't I?
Yeah, you have 1 shield left on the back. I think that's what it says. What's that card say again?
So. Okay, it was. Okay, I'm gonna correct. Of course, I flipped it over. Alright, let me do this over. So I disengage fire control, crew panic. Before you reveal a command dial, you must either suffer 1 damage or discard that dial. If you discard it, do not reveal a dial this round.
And you don't flip it over, that stays up until you heal it.
So I will take 1 on the. Do I have anything on the back? Or do I have anything?
Yeah, you've got a shield on the back. It's right there.
Okay, so I'll take 1 there. Down to 0. And.
Okay, so activating squadrons.
In addition to that, I will use Bale's final dial. Bring up 2 on the front. Wait a minute.
Let me see that, because I'm gonna see if that would cause you to take another damage.
I don't know if I can. Reveal? No, it's reveal a dial. This isn't technically revealing a dial, is it? When a friendly ship reveals, you may discard up to 1 token. I don't know. That's a dude.
But what does it say after you?
When a friendly ship reveals a command, you may discard up to 1 token of each type from this card. For each token you discard, that ship gains 1 additional command.
So you're gaining a dial, not revealing it. So you're not going to gain additional damage.
So I'll take that, and I still have It's a mess. Alright, so I've still got crew panic. Still have that. So I'll get an engineering. And I'll bring up 2 shields up here. 2. Which means I'm down to, what is this, 5? No, 4. No, 5.
You have 2 health left.
Yeah. So that's 4 total. You gotta somehow get 4 out of me. Alright. So, command first. I get 3 movement. Going to move Anakin in. No.
Yeah, you might not need to take this shot if Anakin kills him.
I don't know if Anakin can reach him. That's a
Oh, yeah, you're moving 3. I'm assuming you're talking about Nita, or you're talking about Thrawn.
Yeah. It's gonna move. Yeah, so I'll move Anakin down here. Move him just outside of bombing range. There. So he's in.
Gonna flip him to red.
Red. I'll go. Do you want me to go ahead and bomb now?
No, go and do all your moves.
Okay. Yeah, but I can send him.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so let's.
No, he's not in range.
Yeah, you won't be on range to bomb, so.
You're moving 2 though.
Yeah, you can choose to wait to do those moves because it might matter.
Yeah.
And you might want to take a shot at Thrawn as well.
Okay.
So let me just take a picture. We'll just go over the dice and see what happens after Anakin does his attack because it might matter where he wants to go. Nita, his redirects don't matter. No shields. Nita's dead. So your 2 remaining bombers, you can actually activate the Y-wing that's locked down. You actually have 2 Y-wings locked down.
So we'll activate him.
Okay, attacking the YV. It's on the far right end, you see there. 1. Okay, do you want to activate this Y-wing to attack?
Can he shoot?
Oh yeah, he's in with an activation ring.
Okay. Shoot him. And 2.
Y-wings have been effective as bombers and fighters. This YV 666 is down to 2 health. Then you've got a long range shot front to side into Thrawn.
Yeah.
Alright, so long range shot into Thrawn. Front to side, I do have 2 shields on the side. And 1 shield on each front and aft.
Stop your evade.
Okay, we'll just redirect. Shield off the front, shield off the back, and shield off the side.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Are you going right now, speed 2?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not. No. You have to get past me to get to my front arc.
Okay, so
You're safe.
that. Oh, you can get me next turn though. It's no good. I'm out of dials from Bale. Oh, sorry. I hit your. Yeah, this is gonna be dicey.
Rough about like that. So going with Thrawn, it is a navigate and then Thrawn's engineering dial, and I do have an engineering token, which will give me 5 engineering points, which I'm just going to raise a shield on the front and back. And then, as Robby just said before I started the camera, that he did give me his side that is unshielded. He has no redirects, so I'm going to be doing a side to side. Okay, side to side, 3 reds. No shields and 2 health remaining. And even with the brace, that'd be enough because brace of 2 is still 2 damage. But you can saddle back. It is medium range, so 1 red. And I'll just take it on the shield. I'm staying at 2, but doing a hard turn away. And I'm just going to show this here. It is a foregone conclusion that this YV is going to die. Bale hasn't gone yet, right? Just going to throw some flat for Bale. Yeah, he's dead. So, and there's no way for round 6 that Robby's remaining forces can catch Thrawn. So this is the end state of the battle. It's actually going to be, I think, kind of close. I did drop 2 Acclimators, but he did drop a Simoon and an Architans and all my squads. But I got the 75 points from the objective, so we'll tally up the points, and we'll be back for the post-game interview. Okay, so the final tally came out to 297 for the Imperials and 283 for the Republic. An extremely close match. What is that? 14 points? 297, 283, yeah. 14-point difference. It's the cost of a squadron. Really, the only way I even had a chance to win was because of the victory points, the 75 points.
Yeah.
If I hadn't gone directly for them, this would have been a clear loss.
Yep.
But yeah, this was Acclimators, man. They can punch hard, especially when you've got three of them locking, basically triangulating. You had all three of them taking just haymakers at my Simon, and there's no way you could stand up to that.
Right. Yeah, it was like if you got two of them, it's one Star Destroyer, because I had the spinal, and so that would put 8 red dice to your, what is that, 5?
Yep. 6? 5 or 6 with my spinal, but yeah.
So basically 2 make 1 Imperial 2, and you get the squad value basically of a Star Destroyer.
Yep.
And so yeah, they're like little miniature Star Destroyers running around on the board. So very, especially with three, very. I don't know the tactics with running 3. It's going to be very turtley, where you're going to have to really kind of keep at least within the arm's length of one another. But what I was impressed with the clone gunners.
Well, that was the difference. You set it up so where all your guys had the con-fire tokens, and all these shots you took on the Simon, you just got a free accuracy to stop my brace.
Yeah.
So I was taking full damage every time.
Now that was kind of when I was building the list. That was where I was kind of heading with it, is to make sure that the braces never once went off, and mission accomplished on that.
Yep, and you were even able to use clone gunners to stop an evade on Nita, so that I couldn't even use a long range cancellation of dice to save.
Right. It was definitely was the right choice. Really, I had a lot of fun with that list. Bale, constantly with the sending out the engineer tokens and everything, and then the Anakin, I finally realized Anakin's full potential in running him, because he's a nightmare to deal with. Didn't do so hot with Ahsoka. Should have probably been a little less aggressive with her. She was the difference between the win. But yeah, it was a really fun list. I liked running the 3 Acclimators. They showed what their full capability is, because I know a lot of people have been they haven't been hard on the Acclimators, but a lot of people think, well, they're okay. But they really shined in this game.
Yeah, they did. I think they did really well. And your squads also did really well. Even though your squads are acting more like fighters instead of bombers most of the time, you still got some bombing runs, and it made the difference against the Simon, and you manhandled my squads. But my squads also did what I wanted them to do. They held your guys down, because if I wouldn't have held down your bombers, Simon would have died sooner, and then all of your bombers would be going after Thrawn and Nita, and I don't know if there's a way I could survive that.
Yeah.
So even though you dropped all 4 of mine, they did their job to hold you off. And barely got enough squadron kills to put me over the top, just barely. I mean, again, 14-point difference, insanely close game. One of the closest I think I've had. And this mission is interesting too. It's one of those all or nothings. You don't get partial points. You have to go for broke, and then you get the full windfall, or you get nothing.
Yeah, I was glad you mentioned don't take advanced gunnery. That would have been his first, when we were deciding what mission he wanted to do, he was like, I'll just take advanced gunnery. It's like, oh, well, before you make the decision, I have a Simon. You sure you want to do that? He was like, oh, wait. Yeah, I hadn't thought that totally through.
This would have been a different game if the Simon had advanced gunnery, for sure.
Yeah, but I kind of thought to myself with that first one, I was like, well, if you'd had advanced gunnery, been over. But if I'd taken advanced gunnery maybe on one of my Acclimators, it's in there.
Yeah, getting to tee off twice when you get close range with those black dice.
They have they kind of remind me of the the Assault Frigate Mark II for the Rebels
yeah,
there.
yeah.
They're just a nice medium tier. You put 2, 3 together, and they're just gonna look like little bowling balls running across the board.
Yeah,
Really
and the fact
nice.
that they have 7 health.
Yeah.
That's a lot to bring down.
And four front
4 front shields. Yeah, they're tough ships. They give out a beating, and they're tough to take down.
Yeah, they
because the difference between having to do 6 damage to kill something and a 7 is actually, you'd be surprised how big a difference that is. Because killing Magnificent 6, killing an Assault Frigate 6, and that's much easier to do. You know, so many times I've just gotten just the amount of damage to kill a 6-hull ship. Where if it was against an Acclimator, it'd still be alive. So it's...
The clone gunners are definitely, if you're taking on lots of large capital ships, are definitely going to be really, really, I mean...
Getting a free accuracy, man, that was... It's complicated to get it to work, but if you can get your system going, you saw it made the difference. If I was able to use my brace, you might not have even ever killed my Simon. So...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it kept... I kept procking the reds went well, and then to have that accuracy when I needed it, it's really devastating to run. And maybe not so much against smaller ships, even like a Rebel list. I don't know if it's going to be as effective, but
against a big ship,
big ships,
stopping a break, not being able to have damage is huge for big ships. When a big salvo's coming in, being able to half that damage is like, oh, I can just shrug that off. But when you were forced to take the full amount.
Yeah, because what's the problem with when you're shooting at a Star Destroyer is that you may get an accuracy 1 turn, but who cares? You've got all of your shield rotations that you can just keep mitigating the damage, and you're not going to get an accuracy every turn. So you may stop the brace once. Well, I stopped it 4 times? 4 times?
At least 4 times.
Yeah,
it was devastating. I took full damage every time. I don't think I once used my brace. I think first turn I used it once.
But
I don't know. Other than that, I was taking full damage the entire time.
Because those 2 Acclimators, I know within about turn 2, the shields were evaporated. And I'm not used to that with a Star Destroyer. I'm used to Star Destroyers constantly rotating and bringing back up shields, but it melted quickly. And those clone gunners, man, that's what impressed me the most was the clone gunners, because it's not fun and pleasant to be on the receiving end of a constant accuracy, 1 accuracy, and with a scatter, that would be especially.
Oh, that's especially huge. Going after against flotillas, try to take out essential flotillas.
Yeah, it's I had a lot of fun. I appreciated the Acclimators a lot more. I think I finally fully realized kind of what Anakin especially. Gosh, that's just annoying. Constantly having to make sure. Because that red and that blue, being able to re-roll with your own little bombing command center.
No, he can pour out a ton of damage, and you can't stop him.
Rat 3.
There's nothing you can do to stop him. You have to kill him. That's the only way to stop him.
Yeah. If he runs around, you're toast. And I think I got 2 bombing runs with him.
Yeah, and they were effective both times.
2 ships, yeah.
And
So it was definitely and I'm just not. I don't know. Ahsoka was probably kind of. I should have just been a little more if I pulled her back.
Yeah, if you would have kept her more in reserve, I think, so that you could use her ability to let like a Y-wing get another shot off, or Anakin get another shot off. Sending her out like that so fast pretty much fed her to me. I was able just to focus her down. And granted, I got lucky. I got 3 accuracies on 3 attacks to stop her scatter every time. So that was luck. But it's kind of the risk you take sometimes.
That's probably where I messed up though. If she had been still alive.
Yeah, that would be the difference. It would be.
Because she's got grit, and so I could have gone anywhere I wanted and started finishing off.
Yep.
So that was definitely my huge mistake that probably lost me the game right there. So.
Yeah, this is. I really enjoyed this. I love Thrawn, and this was me running Thrawn in a very, very different fashion. It was a completely different Thrawn build than what I normally play. So thank you, Daveurs, for submitting this and forcing me to try something new and different with a favorite of mine. And I did realize I should have done the Thrawn dials earlier. I should have went after I decided not to do a Thrawn dial on turn 2. I realized I made a mistake because you were in my face faster than I thought you were going to be.
Yeah, that speed, the speed for sure.
Yeah.
Finally, I think this is the first game I've ever played where I got the torpedoes to proc perfectly. Just being aggressive on that first turn.
Yeah. Because I didn't even get to use Krennic because I waited too long to use Thrawn's concentrate fire dials. Because he has to be at medium or long range to get his ability. So I never even got his... Because I mean, I was going speed 2 as well, so we just hit in the middle so fast.
Yeah.
And I just shouldn't have delayed. And maybe I should have used Thrawn's engineering sooner to maybe heal the Simoon. So I did misplay some of the Thrawn dial choices, but I got lucky. It really... My luck is that I think just my decision with Thrawn to not focus to go into the battle, but to focus on getting the objectives.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking that at the start of the game, like I don't know if I could stand up to 3 Acclimators and just go for a haymaker brawl.
Oh, no. Because now that I think about it, the Star Destroyer, the Simoon being that kind of exposed, was almost the perfect bait for me because I had to commit kind of. That was my strategy, was putting the 2 Acclimators. I'm like, well, I'm just going to go because you didn't have advanced gunnery. So I knew immediately. I was like, well, we've definitely got to take the Simoon out first. And it was enough to where it distracted me where the Acclimators were just too clumsy.
Yeah, it gave just enough time for Thrawn to pick up the objectives and get away.
Yeah.
To where you couldn't attack him efficiently.
I will say that is definitely Acclimators kind of. That's where they suffer is their
lack of maneuverability.
Is terrible because if I was noticing. As Bale was inching closer to the edge of the board, I was like, oh, if I don't start turning, I'm going to find myself flying off the board very quickly here. So, that's where they're really terrible. They're just clumsy to steer. And if you don't have those navigate tokens, man, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you definitely, it's really hard to run Acclimators without navs if you want them to maneuver, for sure.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching, and I just realized I was really into the game there, forgot to do the question. So we'll do it now here at the end. And just keeping the same vein with the squadrons. And so we've done Separatists, we've done Republics, now we'll go Rebels. What is your favorite Rebel squadron, and how do you prefer to use it and run it? And my favorite Rebel squad is Wedge. I love Wedge Antilles. I like him in the movies, in the lore, the EU, and I also like him in this game. I think he's perfectly set up to be the best pilot in the galaxy. The ability to, if you set it up right, especially with the Dutch combo, to get 6 blue dice, 7 if you're using flight controllers, that is just absolute madness. To be able to throw, on the high end, 7 blue dice on squads. Not much can live up to that. So, Wedge would be my favorite. So go ahead and post in the comments below to enter in for the giveaway what your favorite Rebellion squadron is and how you like to use it. And again, Robby, thank you for the game. It was a fun match. I always like the close games.
Yeah,
close games are far more enjoyable.
I especially like it with the Clone Wars stuff. Definitely, man. When they get those, I was just thinking, man, because that's where the Acclimators shine, man. They're gonna be your utility players when the
get 1 or 2 with the Venator, man.
Yeah,
and then that's
yeah.
gonna be a tough match.
Venator move stuff, and the Acclimators go hunting. So should be, can't wait.
Well, and I know you guys probably can't wait either. Hopefully these delays don't last too much longer. I promise you guys, as soon as they come in for Robby and for Social General Rob, once their stuff comes in, we'll be featuring battles with the new stuff for sure. So thanks again, you guys, for watching. And until next time, take it easy.